y'all, it's Victoria. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to give you the 1 week update as a mature learner who is a full-time law student. If you haven't already, make sure that you go back and watch the previous video that I uploaded where I discuss why after 19 years as a clinical social worker, a mental health social worker, I decided to go back to school, go back to law school specifically, and retrain. So if you haven't already, go back and watch that video. This video is going to be all about the first week as a full-time law student. And honey, it's a lot. It has been a lot. But most of the week, the professors have really been going over like the syllabus and what to expect in each course. So I'm taking a few different courses, including contract law, criminal law, EU law and constitutional law, torts. And so in each class, the professors basically has given a general overview of what the learning objectives are in each course. They discuss how your grading will be broken down from assessments to oral exams to attendance and all of that. And it has been a lot. And so for me, even though I only had class face-to-face 3 days a week, I have studied every single day. And when I say study, I don't mean like just reading, 2 or 3 pages. I mean, I have spent hours and hours, like 5-6 hours a day when I'm not in class studying. So I am exhausted. I'm literally exhausted. And so for me, because I have not, been a college student in over 10 years. I completed my last master's degree in 2015. I am just like trying to get my footing again. And one of the things that I'm worried about, if I'm going to be transparent, is because of the amount of reading that's required for each class, I'm basically going ham. I'm going hard and I am trying to do as much reading as I can now while they're still kind of getting us acclimated to the course in order to prevent myself from falling behind in the readings. Because one thing I know from being, a student before is that if you are not prepared for class, you are already going to shoot yourself in the foot and you're going to set yourself up to be lost during class discussions, and then it just spirals from there. And so I'm trying to avoid that at all costs. But because of how much I've been like reading and just going through each class and each course notes and all of that, I'm tired. Your girl is tired. And so this week I'm gonna streamline a little bit how much I'm reading. I think maybe instead of just doing like large chunks, maybe just doing like a 2-hour session in the morning, take a break, do a 2-hour session in the afternoon, take a break, do a 2-hour session in the evening, take a break, which is not what I have been doing. I have been going straight for hours and hours straight of just reading. And that has been very exhausting and tiring. And I don't want to feel exhausted and tiring, especially if I'm only 1 week in. And, I have a lot more to go. And so I don't want to burn myself out. But I'm excited. I'm a little bit of a nerd. I love learning. I love just that whole idea of just learning something new. And what's crazy is that even though I've only been a law student for 1 week, it's crazy how now my mind is already observing and noting things from a legal perspective, whereas before, as a clinical social worker, I probably would have been looking at things from that perspective. But even if I'm like watching the news, I'm like, oh, is that mens rea? Or is that liability? Just the simple things that I've already learned, like my mind is already shifting, which is crazy. But yeah, I'm excited. Week 2, I'll come back and give y'all another update. But at the end of week 1, your girl is tired. I'm tired. I have spent a lot of time reading, but I'm learning and I'm making notes of things that I'm finding difficult and concepts that I'm finding difficult to grasp. So when I meet with like my professors and the staff, I can say like, okay, I understand this, but I don't understand this. So what am I missing? How can I connect the dots? And so I'm just being like very intentional and engaged about the way that I learn, because this is a goal that I've had for myself for a long time, and I'm not wasting this opportunity. So make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Monday, and I will be posting more updates about my experience as a 41-year-old law student, full-time mature learner. So make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.